I'm actually going to be sharing an actual strategy and tactic. I rarely share tactics, I mostly share strategies in philosophies and strategies on this channel. But today I wanted to share an actual tactic that you can implement today in your business to actually start making money in the next 30 days. Hello and welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, I am Tanya. I'm a business coach, marketing strategist, and launch copywriter. And on this channel, we help coaches, online course creators, and consultants create businesses that serve them and businesses where they don't have to work in the business, but the business can actually work for them. And this is why we created our businesses. So now, on today's video, I'm going to be sharing something that is fantastic. I'm actually going to be sharing an actual strategy and tactic. I rarely share tactics, I mostly share strategies in philosophies and strategies on this channel. But today I wanted to share an actual tactic that you can implement today in your business to actually start making money in the next 30 days. Now, one of the biggest problems that we often encounter as coaches, consultants, online course creators, even just service-based businesses, actually all businesses, to be honest, is lead generation. And this is what we are covering today. Today we are giving you an actual lead gen strategy and the funnel to use it in and the steps. So you want to watch the video till the end because I'm explaining everything. Everything. I'm throwing the baby with the boss in this one. So I want you to actually understand this before you even jump into this video. Now, this video, I am going from the assumption that you know your ICA. Now, if you don't know what is an ICA, which is your ideal customer avatar, it is not a string smash. But I would advise you to go back and actually find some videos. I don't have any on my channel as of yet, but find videos, do some exercises to figure out your ICA, who they are, what they where do they consume content, all that jazz, and where you normally find a high concentration of them, because it is very important for this funnel that I'm going to be giving to you. Now, this funnel is also going from the assumption that you have a little bit of money to burn. Now, you don't have to have a lot of money to burn, but that you have a little bit of money to invest in advertising. Now, the first part of the strategy, you can use it even if you don't have any money for advertising. So that one is good. So I'm still giving you something if you don't want to use the second part of the strategy. But if you put it together, you have a lead gen machine working for you, and you can definitely say goodbye to the long hours spent on social media. Now, this first part of the strategy, I'm going to be revealing something that a lot of the gurus don't want you to know. A lot of the gurus and established digital marketing agencies or everybody else is using it but you. Yes, everybody else knows about it but you. But today, I'm letting you into the secret. So, a lot of the big agencies, the big gurus use data management companies. A lot of them you'll see people actually refer to Sales Navigator, which is for LinkedIn, but there are some that are a little bit more advanced that you may not know. And your sister, Tanya, is letting you know the secret. Now, I know, I'm excited, but you're not going to keep a secret now. You know I can't keep a secret, so I'm letting you in. So, one of the data management um, one of the data management thing that you could look at it, which is one of the best in the industry, is Leadfuze. Now, I'm going to be sharing my screen here with you. Leadfuze is a software that allows you to find the data, mine data from your ICA. So let's say your ICA is a particular type of person. So you will see that I am showing on the screen. You feed the software the information that you require them to find, which is what industry the people are in, male or female, what are they, what kind of jobs do they do, and what it does, it gives you the data. It gives you that data. Now, it will give you names, LinkedIn profiles, email addresses, and you have the most necessary part of the data. So you can now download it as a CSV file, and you can either use it as a way of prospecting if you are still doing social selling, still organic selling. So now you have people that you know that you have to reach out to, and you know where to find them instead of spending hours searching for them. So it kind of halves your time when you do social selling or cold email or something. So now you have that data, and you can now reach out to your prospects in that manner. So this is in one part of the strategy, the first part of the strategy that you can use. Now the second part, if you have a little bit of money to burn, because this strategy, I kid you not, I have seen it work so well that people literally spend, let's say, $1 per lead. So if with the strategy, if you're generating, let's say, 300 leads, you probably spend $300. Or some people have even gotten it down. If you know your affiliate really well and you're really great at copywriting, some people have gotten it down to, let's say, 10 cents, 20 cents, 50 cents per lead. So this is gold, pure gold. And it's part of the funnel. So now what you're going to do, you're going to take the CSV file that we have generated from Leadfuze, and the link to Leadfuze will be down below, so you can actually give it a trial. You have a free trial period down there, so check the link down there so you can have access to it and play around with it and see if it is for you. Now, we're going to take what we generated from Leadfuze, the leads and everything, we're going to feed it into Facebook. And we're going to create a lookalike audience. Now, why a lookalike audience? Now, with a lookalike audience, what Facebook does, it looks for people. Not only will it just look for the people on the list, it will look for people with similar attributes. If you are not aware yet, well, as long as you're using social media and you're using the internet, everything that you do is mined as data that is sold. So this is how these companies make money. Yeah. So now Facebook, Google, whatever, so they will often interact. So they will look for people that have similar characteristics from the people that you have created. And now it will be showing your ad. So when you create the lookalike audience, when you're picking your audience, you pick that particular audience, and then it will be showing the ad to this type of people. So that is a hack that I just showed you, so that you can kind of like, instead of playing and wasting money with that, you can use it in that manner. With ads, and you're like, I don't know how to run ads because I'm afraid of wasting money. This is one way to do it, so that you don't waste money. So this is one hack I'm kind of giving you to save you money in the long run. So once we have done that, the campaign that we are going to run, where we're going to drive traffic, remember, ads is about having traffic. We want the eyeballs. We're going to create a quiz funnel. Now, one of the things that I like to always mention is that the biggest part of revenue, or the equation for revenue, usually looks this way. You have A, leads, B, nurture, C, sales conversation equals revenue. Now, the biggest contributors to those equations are usually A and C. Now, we are solving the A factor, and you now have just to have the proper elements for B and C, which is your nurture and your sales conversations. So right now we are solving A. So you want to have a quiz funnel, because these campaigns usually work well, and you want to have a great headline, a great copy that actually kind of get people to stop scrolling and play. The reason why quiz funnels work so well is because as human beings, we are curious and we are very self-absorbed and very narcissistic. I always say that, even when I coach. We are self-absorbed. This is why the personal development space is such a $1 billion industry, because we are self-taught, so we want to know things about ourselves. So a quiz usually one of the best, right? Because when people see that, they want to know, oh, what is this characteristic what could this be about me that I do not know? So let's say, for example, you are selling coaching to women about rediscovering their feminine energy, and your quiz is on what is your feminine archetype, and your ad pops up in front of me. Obviously, I'm curious as a woman, I'm curious because this is obviously something I would love to know. Even if it's not something that I use on a daily basis, it's just out of curiosity, I will want to know. So most of the time, people will want to take the quiz to figure out, okay, what is there about me now? The best part about this is usually, even when it's cold traffic, by the time they done with the quiz, you have established yourself as an authority because they feel like, oh my gosh, especially if it's a good quiz. Oh my gosh, this person is in my head. They know me, they understand me so well. You have established yourself as an authority and an expert. So by the time you're nurturing that relationship and eventually sell, they know, trust, and like you. Because obviously you know me, you understand this, that means you are an expert. So this is the part of quiz funnels that are very great. Now, if you don't know how to create a quiz funnel, don't worry. Depending on when you're watching this, if it's in the early days of November 2021, I don't know when I'm thinking 2015, but 2021, my friend Kylie Lang has a free challenge, 5-day challenge that is happening starting I think on the 15th of November, where she will be teaching you how to create a quiz funnel. And she's the person you want to ask about it because bang, she does it so well and she has mastered it and you want to learn from her because I'll be there because even as a funnel builder in my days, this was the one thing that used to terrify me because I couldn't do this one. And I'll get a lot of requests about doing quiz funnels and I couldn't do it. So I'm definitely going to learn that to actually also help my clients. Now, if you want to check the link, I'll leave the link to a challenge down below. Sign up for it, it's free, and you're going to enjoy it and you're definitely going to learn from it, especially if you're a coach, a course creator, consultant. I guarantee you this is one funnel you want to do. And it's one challenge if you're going to spend any time doing anything this year, it's that challenge that you want to do. Now, once you have done that, you want to ensure that once they take the funnel, the quiz, that the results for the quiz go straight into the email. Don't give them the result there on the screen because you want to prime your prospects to be reading the emails. So you want them to get it in the email. So they've taken the quiz, and then last step, you ask them for the email to get the results, and boom, it gets into the inbox. They love it, and you start nurturing that. Really, I love email marketing, maybe because I'm a copywriter and I started out as a direct response email copywriter, so maybe that's why. But you nurture them through that and eventually move that into a sales sequence that eventually will turn into a sale. So let's recap. You use Leadfuze to generate a look-alike audience persona. So you generate names, the data for your ICA, real data. Then you take that, feed it into Facebook, create a look-alike audience that you are going to use for your ads, and you have a quiz funnel way that you are going to drive traffic to using the two previous steps, using that particular audience, and using a Facebook ad. So I hope the strategy serves you. Let me know. Go and use it. Let me know how you find it. And I would love to hear from you. But you can use these strategies separately or you can use it together. But together, I promise you, you are going to love the results. On this note, I'll leave you with this. Please don't forget to join my community. I am a lot active on there. You're going to love it on there. And you get to ask me some questions on there that I'm always present. So I'll leave the link to that down below. And if you are looking for guidance on how to do this, on how to create your coaching in consulting business, well, check out the link down below or leave a link for you to book a call with me or my team, and let's see how we can help you get results. On this note, I'll leave you today, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye.